Couch Beers,
What up,
episode
Couch
12.
Beers Nation?
I was just thinking the other day, like, I was listening to a podcast, and they said that podcast called Bankless. It's about crypto, yeah. But they always say that, like, when they start the thing. I'm like, that sounds so cringy. Like, when people say that. Yeah.
It kind of does, actually, if you think about it.
I know for a fact that there's only, like,
10,000
people that listen to this podcast. That's not a nation. Is there any country in the world that has 10,000 people? I guess actually
I'm sure
probably.
there is. Yeah,
Isn't Tuvalu? Tuvalu is the smallest country in the world. Fact check it.
No, I think it's Transylvania.
Do I sound quiet to you? I feel like
I mean,
I'm
you always
quiet.
are. You're kind of soft spoken.
Yeah, I always put the mic pretty close to my face.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah. So what up, Couch Beers Nation?
Nation. Or is it a nation, or should it be like a republic? I mean,
Couch Beers Republic.
What up?
Is that like Banana Republic?
Yeah, but less fruit.
Yeah. So we're here.
What do you got for me, Timmy?
Episode 12. Let's start.
Oh, actually, I want to start off with this. I
I'm ready.
want to shoot myself in the foot. Well, I don't want to shoot myself in the foot, but I did.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
So I've been listening to Busty and the Bass. It's a good band, Canadian.
I didn't know they were
funk
Canadian.
band, or
Yeah,
what
I would say they're funky.
They're kind of funky groovy. But they have this song that I was just listening to a radio. Figure It Out. That's my jam. That is literally my jam. Like if I were to describe it, it would be like a feel good song after someone, like a girl breaks a guy's heart, and he's just like, it's like a montage of him being happy. So I don't know. It really pumps me up. Not that I've been single for a while, but I don't know. It's a good tune. Tim says he likes it, but I want the listeners.
To it yesterday.
I want the listeners to get a vibe, get a feel.
I do like Busty and the Bass.
Yeah,
I like Busty and the
Bass.
Bass.
Busty and the Bass.
I think it's the bass.
It has to be the bass.
Yeah,
they got a groovy bass line.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like them. I like any music that's got a nice groovy bass line.
It makes me just want to.
That's why I really like Dua Lipa.
Like, Dua Lipa.
All of her new album is so good because like every song has got sweet groovy bass line.
Is that historic nostalgia or whatever the hell it's called?
Future nostalgia.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's a great name.
Historic nostalgia.
Yeah.
Anyway,
awesome.
so Figure It Out. Busty and the Bass. Check it out. Let us know what you think of it. And if you don't like it, well, I mean, you can just hit like and subscribe to us.
Hit the notification bell.
Yep. Bing.
Or subscribe on your favorite podcast app.
That's right.
That's how it works.
Google Play and whatnot. So whatever.
We literally do not get paid for this. Yet.
I get paid in different ways. All right, Tim.
All right, fact checkers.
Fact checkers. What do we got?
Sam let us know. We were talking about Jorah Mormont and the disease he got in Game of Thrones /
Yeah, what do we say? Clay pigeon-itis?
No, it's grayscale is the name of it.
What did we say?
I think we were close. We said scale something, and I think we also
Dragon
said gray
scale or
something.
Gray. Yeah,
we were very close.
Gray
and
scale.
I really should have remembered that because grayscale is like a firm that basically collects crypto and creates like trusts that you can invest in through normal stock.
You should have known that, Tim. What the hell, man?
I should have made the connection in my head.
Okay, fact checkers, very good. Thank you.
My brother let me know that Toby, in fact, does not get groomed. Toby is my parents' dog. Does not get groomed at PetSmart, which you had asked me about. He's a diva, so he goes to a specialty groomer.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, he's like
good for him.
He's a Coton de Tulier, I think is the breed of dog he is.
Oh, is that because he gets like a lot of dingleberries around his rectum?
He probably does because he's very
so wiry.
He's like, actually, I think he has hair, not fur. I think that's how it works.
At Christmas time, do you put like some mistletoe above his ass crack and then just like let the dingleberries kind of accumulate? And it's like, ooh, we got some dingleberries for Christmas.
Can't say I've ever done that.
Well, maybe your parents do.
That's, I guess it's possible. I have been at their house over Christmas, so. Don't
Dingle
recall, but
bells.
My brother
Toby's Dingle bells.
my brother can fact check that too.
Yeah, fact check the dingleberry situation for holidays. It doesn't have to be Christmas. It could be Easter.
But why would you have dingleberries for Easter?
It's like he's trying to lay an egg, but those chocolate eggs just kind of dangle.
He probably does get dingleberries because he's so hairy. He's like a little white fluffy dog too, so he'd be very visible.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Okay. Any other fact checkers? Is that it? She all
that's
good?
it. Yeah.
Very good. Well,
That's all we got.
Sonora, I appreciate your feedback.
After the last episode?
Yeah. Which was episode 20.
11.
2011.
No, just 11. We've done 2,000 of these.
We just haven't published them all.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Can you imagine if you did that? If like you did these recordings and never released them until you were like 30 years?
That would be kind of weird.
That'd be really awkward. Not awkward.
It'd be a lot of dedication to a bit.
Yeah, and then it's like you'd have to it'd be a lot of relevant things to the time, I think. Even though we don't talk about current events a lot, there's a lot of crap when we first started that was going on that we never talked about because it's
true.
Excuse me, because everyone was
it was a little
about it. So it's like
it was in everything. You're right.
It's like why would talk about something that everyone's thinking about?
Because we started like the beginning of January, right?
Yeah, I think it was
2021.
Yeah, was it? Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff going on in the U.S. in January.
So much going on.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, what else do you got?
Well,
I got something.
Yeah, hit me.
I got another donation.
Oh, you did? I didn't know this.
Let me pull it up here on my cellular device. Andrew Beep, $11. Suck it at Brad.
That's awesome.
And then it's an emoticon of a couch with a lamp and 2 beers clinking.
Nice.
So
you're what?
I think I'm at $111. Yeah.
I forgot I was gonna bring that up. So
you forgot you were.
Is there a time limit on when you need to get the
tattoo after I get the 150?
No. Should we just keep rolling with the bit? I mean, we've only had 2 people donate, so
I'll tell you 3.
Oh, if you include me, yeah.
Why wouldn't I include? Yeah, I wouldn't include you. I'm only at not that. Anyway, no, I say we'll have to raise it up to $200 for an action to be taken.
Wait.
After August.
So you're struggling to get $150, and you're going to raise the limit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because people probably are like, he's
body.
not gonna, he's trying to chicken out. He's not going to get it. But right now it's at 150 at midnight, August 31st, or 11:59 and 59 seconds, August 31st. I need $200 to do this. Like, it kind of lights a fire under these people who actually want to see it. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I've told a lot of people actually.
How many people have you told?
My uncles were in town.
You told your uncles?
Yeah,
What's
they're at my parents, and I don't remember who brought it up, but so there's a bunch of people from my mom's family. There's probably 15 of us. Somebody brought up our podcast, and I told them about your tattoo idea, and they thought it was hilarious. QR code. Yeah, they thought it was funny.
And they're like, ha ha ha, we will not be contributing to the cause.
Yeah, they did. They did not ask what your link or what your Venmo was. Zach-Kunish, ZACH-KUNESH. I don't know how I memorized your name so I can say it so fast.
You've been spilling the Venmo code out to everyone.
That's true.
Okay, anyway, that was my little bit of nugget of information that we're $11 closer.
$39 away until August 31st. Wait, wouldn't midnight on August 31st be like
September 1st? Yeah.
No. September 1st at midnight would be like the end of August.
I just said 11:59 on August 31st.
I thought you said midnight.
I initially did, then I corrected myself because, yes, I agree with you.
How about 11:59 and 59 seconds? What if somebody donates then?
If they have a fucking stopwatch, pardon my French, go for it, guys.
I don't think that's the first time we've said the F word.
I think you were the first one to say the F word.
That's
Fact check
probably
us.
true. Probably
Episode
true.
3.
Yeah, go listen back to every episode and let us know.
All right.
Unless somebody's already been writing transcription. So I've been working 4 days a week, 10 hours a day. Just 4 10s.
Slaving away,
So
man. Wow.
I got Fridays off. It's kind of awesome. So today's Thursday. I don't have to work tomorrow.
What are you going to do with all that
You
time?
know what I did last week?
No.
I probably spent 10 hours doing yard work at Alyssa's house.
Oh.
Because she just moved into her new house and no one had been living in it. So
Really?
the grass was about 14 inches.
Yikes.
So I weed whipped and then I mowed, and the front yard I mowed twice. And I'm probably going to have to mow again tomorrow because I had the mower set really tall.
Do you do like checkered or like angles or
Last week,
circles?
I was just trying to get as much of the grass picked up as I could.
Gotcha. Is it in
I
good
filled
shape
up-
or is it like dead?
It's in decent shape. There's a lot of just like spots that have no grass, but
I have a
a
guy
lot of it's
named
pretty good.
Scott. Scott's pretty good.
Scott's good with grass.
Yeah. There's an app.
What does that mean?
So the Scott's app,
Oh, I understand.
you put in your zip code and your address or something, and it'll tell you the weather, and it'll like say, hey, you should go water your grass today, or you should go do this like fertilizer to your grass.
But you
Or-
live in a condo.
I don't use it. I know people who do.
Really?
Powerful people.
I should look into this. I'm interested.
It's actually super innovative because it'll say like, oh, rain's coming down the pipe. You don't need to water your grass today. Good to know.
That is
Anyway,
good to know.
it like pretty much, it alerts you like, hey, your grass is looking good. Then you look outside, you're like, goddamn right it is. So,
I spent so this is what I did last Friday on my day off. I weed whipped. I cleaned out the gutters because they were really full. I mowed the lawn. I mowed the front yard twice, the backyard once. We filled up like 4 of those big paper yard waste bags with
Damn.
grass.
holy crap.
Yeah. And
Hopefully she got a good deal on it.
on what? The grass?
The Casa.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think she did. And then I weed whipped all of the like there's a lot of like stone landscaping, like tiers of stones.
Okay.
There was just grass growing out of that too, so I like weed whipped to get all the grass out of between the stones.
I'm going to
Yes.
say something right now.
Yeah.
Like if it's weed whacked, downvote if it's weed whipped.
Okay.
Sorry.
I think I use them interchangeably. Do you say mow the lawn or cut the grass? Because I had this.
I say
debate
mow the
with-
grass.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Nobody says mow the grass.
Why wouldn't you say that? Makes sense.
You say mow the grass? There's no way.
I mean, I use them interchangeably.
You say mow the grass.
Not like all the time. I probably say, yeah, I got to cut the grass or I got to mow the grass.
That might be-
Actually, no, I probably do say it.
That might be the most absurd thing you've ever said.
That is the most absurd thing.
We've talked about serial killer traits. That's a serial killer trait. If
Okay.
you say mow the grass, nobody says that.
Am I wrong? Listeners, you decide.
We'll put out another Instagram poll. We didn't even respond. We put out an Instagram poll
On
for
what?
if we should talk about what's that movie? I forgot the name last time.
1917.
Prisoners.
Yes.
Yeah.
Prisoners.
And the response was yes, we should. And
We haven't done it yet. We got to
haven't
do
done
that.
it yet. Yeah.
Well, you got Fridays. Oh, yeah.
True.
I'll tell you this right now. You know what I'm doing tomorrow?
What?
I'm going to go see that wretched F9.
What's F9? Like a plane?
Yes, it's a plane. It's a
You're gonna
movie
go
about
see-
planes.
I don't
You get
get
it?
you. No, what's F9? Oh, like Fast 9? Like Fast and Furious?
Yes.
I get it now.
I I'm going with a buddy, and I'm just like,
Is it your buddy Sam?
yeah.
How'd I know?
I don't know how you knew. But I'm just thinking to myself, this started as street racing with like NOS and like orange and lime green cars, and now
That was actually the second movie, by the way.
what was the first movie?
What
were they driving?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Nissan
There's-
Skyline,
There's
Dodge Charger.
The Fast and Furious was the first one, right?
Too Fast, Too Furious.
And then,
Three Fast, Three Furious.
Too Fast, Too Furious was the one.
Tokyo Drift. Oh yeah, they like resurrected that one guy. I don't know.
Apparently,
honestly,
you remember the movies way better than I do.
So the fourth movie through the seventh, I think I don't know what the hell happened in any of those.
Really?
They robbed a bank and Paul Walker like drove off into the sunset and I cried. That's about all I can get out of those 4 movies. So
I don't remember which one it was. I think it maybe was Fast 5. I was a junior or senior in high school and went to the midnight showing on a weekday, and my mom let me call out of school the next day.
whoa,
Wasn't that sick?
Mother of the Year. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That's like, she must have been a big Paul Walker fan or something. She
No,
must have been like, Vin Diesel's my man.
They also one time let me call out of school when we wanted to go to the auto show. So like I called out of school and went to the auto show with my friends. It was pretty sweet. I think I was probably a junior then. I don't remember. Maybe a senior.
Damn, lucky ducks.
Yep.
They don't need to go.
It felt so cool. It was like we were skipping school, but we had permission. It was sweet.
Classic.
Yep.
All right, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, we'll watch that movie at some point and we'll do an episode.
Yeah.
No promises.
Yeah. We could. If you haven't watched it, it's a good movie. You should watch it. Prisoners. It's on Hulu.
Yeah, but we'll do a poll if it's weed whacking or mow the grass, or I do say
Or
mow the grass.
That's so weird.
I mean, you do
Something's
cut the
wrong with
grass,
you.
but you do it while you mow the grass. So it's like,
I think there is something wrong with you.
if you say mow the yard, then we gotta talk. That's wrong.
Okay, so what should the options be? Mow the lawn, cut the grass, mow the grass, cut the lawn? Should there be 4 options?
Yeah, and if you want to be a like a sociopathic, like
Or
actually,
here. We'll do this. Sorry. We'll do mow the lawn, cut the grass, mow the grass, or other.
yeah. In other, you have to like and subscribe, hit the little bell, and let us know what you
You
think.
have to reply to the Instagram poll.
Yeah. Okay. Onward. What do you got? So that's what you did all day. You mowed the grass.
Yep. And her house is filled with wallpaper, so we've been ripping out wallpaper.
Aww.
Yep.
I can't wait to see it. How many bedrooms?
3 bedrooms. We think that the master bedroom used to be 2 rooms, but got like a wall torn down into 1.
Likely. When was it built?
1967, I believe.
Damn. Radiator heat?
Don't know. No, I don't think so. I think it's central. I can't picture any radiators in my head.
How about now?
No.
I can think of one.
Can you picture it in her house?
I don't know what her house looks like, so no.
That's too bad.
Okay.
Come by whenever and you can help us tear down wallpaper or something.
I'll knock down that asbestos popcorn, I'll tell you that.
Actually, she was looking into like what it takes to do it yourself.
Easy.
No, it's kind of a pain in the ass.
What? How is it a pain in the ass?
Like,
I did it at my place.
well, yeah, but you have to like seal off the room and then create negative air pressure with like a machine so that it like, because when the reason that asbestos is dangerous is because if you knock it off the ceiling, it just like floats around in the air forever.
Well, that's if you like don't wet it down. If you wet it down,
No,
it totally no.
No.
I disagree.
no, you still gotta.
People are going to fact check and be like, "Tim's right on this one." Like,
Yeah, of course I'm right.
but if you wet it down, how does this shit get in the air?
Because you're not gonna wet everything. Like it's like
Why the hell not?
layered.
That's how you knock it down.
Well, first of all, her kitchen they painted over it,
So that's super shitty. But you just need to get warm water and let it sit there for a while.
No, because she took it to get tested, and I was the one that like got the sample from the kitchen. I had to like scrape off a layer and then wet it because I tried just like soaking it, and it just didn't cut through the paint at all. So I had to scrape off a layer and then wet it again before it came off. But it's basically every room but one in her house has asbestos in the ceiling.
Agree to disagree.
And apparently
I'll do that shit. Help for what? I don't know what her bids were, but I'll do that. I'll knock that shit down.
No. I don't trust you.
What does that mean?
You're going to give us cancer.
I won't give you cancer. I'll give myself cancer, if anything.
Well, no, because it just floats around in the air.
It doesn't. You get a purifier water or air thing.
No.
Okay, well, you guys want to spend a fuck ton of money.
Well, first of all, it's not me spending money. It's her spending money.
Okay, well, Belinda, I know you're not listening to this, but
it's very expensive. I know what some of the bids were. Plus, apparently Minnesota is changing their regulations. Like one of the contractors when I was over there on Friday was saying that Minnesota is changing the regulations in the beginning of July. So like forever, they didn't really regulate like the asbestos removal in ceilings and floors for some reason. They only regulated it from removal from the walls. But now there's like way more hoops they have to jump through to do it.
This is also, I mean, I already told you this. I don't get that. Like, so if you did, say you didn't get it tested, and I walked in there and I was like, okay, I'll do this for $1,000. And then you're like, then you find out like, I don't know, retroactively or like, asbestos, like, oh my God. Like, the government's should never be involved in a personal choice like that. If you're going to knock down a wall to like open up a kitchen, if it's a load bearing wall, I mean, still, I don't think the state needs to know.
Specifically as the Department of Health.
Okay, what are they going to do? Fine you if you just do it yourself?
Well, I mean, legally you can do it yourself, but I think the problem is like people that do it professionally, they have to follow the regulations because they have to have a license to do it. I do agree that
I think
the government intervention seems like much.
Well, it's something. It's one of those things where they only know if you tell them.
Yeah, but also like it seems like an immoral thing to do because if you don't do a good job, you're putting yourself in danger, but you're also putting the people that buy the house in danger.
Oh, you guys are gonna flip it?
I don't know. I think she'll live there.
So you're telling me you knock that stuff down, and you wet it down good. Mm-hmm. You knock it down, and then you put like an air fryer or whatever, air purifier, and fans, open up the windows and everything, and you're saying that'll never get out of the air? How the hell do these professionals do it? They wipe their ass with it? Negative pressure? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so I was looking up because she said there's a guy that told her today that like the Minnesota like Department of Health website has like instructions if you're going to do it yourself, how to do it like safely. And basically like you have to rent a what's it called? Negative, I think it's just called negative air pressure machine. It basically is like a big box that you seal off whatever room you're going to do it in, and then you have this box with a hose on it that like is what is creating the negative pressure in the room. So that box is sucking air through, and it has a bunch of filters inside of the box.
How much does that rental cost?
$80 a day is the website I saw.
Okay, let's do it.
Plus, you have to pay for all of like the plastic sheeting that you have to put up. Plus, you have to pay for all of the like the tools, the like basically you wear like disposable coveralls, a mask, everything.
You don't have to do that.
You don't have to, but I'm not gonna scrape asbestos ceilings without protective gear.
I'll wear like a mask or whatnot, but I'm not gonna wear like a asbestos skin cancer. I've never heard of that. I've heard it all in the lungs.
Are you a medical expert?
Are
Okay,
you?
I'll let her listen to this and see if she wants to hire you to do it.
Honestly, I'll do it. So Johnny Half-Ass Incorporated. Half the cost, twice the headache.
That's your motto.
That's the motto. That's the slogan.
I like it.
That was with my place. I've never done any of that stuff, and
Just figure it out.
just figure it out. It can't be that hard. I mean, people do this every day, and then the hardest part is when the building's not square. So like all the corners, the building's settled, as they say. But like, so me and my dad did it, we measured one wall, and we're like, all right, this wall's not square. We can incorporate for that. All right, we did. Well, that was one wall. The adjacent wall, wall, perpendicular wall, and parallel wall were also not square.
Really?
Yeah, it's like someday you'll see it. There's probably a 3.5 foot length of a little wall between the hallway or whatever. You can see when I put in the quarter round, you can see the bend in it, the bow, because I stapled it or whatever. I nailed it in finishing nails.
Yeah.
And you see the bow, and I'm just like, how stupid.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, Johnny Half-Ass Incorporated. I'll send a bid over to Belinda and
do it.
She'll probably say, I'm in.
No way. If I know her, and I think I do, she's not even going to consider it. Honestly, especially if you're calling yourself Johnny Half-Ass.
Well, it's me and my dad, but yeah.
Oh, both of you. You're the Johnny Half-Asses.
I'm a Home Depot pro, so just tell her that.
All right, we'll do.
Anyway, enough of that. Continue. So you just mowed the grass all day.
Yep, I'll probably mow the lawn tomorrow. I think I gotta change my oil in my car. I'm getting the windshield replaced. Did I show you my windshield?
No, you don't show me anything.
I went into work a couple weeks ago, it was, and I must have got a rock chip on my way in, down in the bottom left corner. When I get back in my car, there's a crack that goes from the bottom left all the way out to the dead center of the windshield. And then over the next couple of days, it curled and went all the way down to the bottom of the windshield.
Jeez, do you have your insurance or it'll?
Nope.
Damn.
Yep. So
Isn't it extra $3 a month or something?
No idea. But I found a guy that'll replace it for $250.
Oh, is that with the windshield? What the windshield is too?
Everything.
Oh shit! Yeah. I didn't know it was that cheap.
Yeah, and I called my insurance because I wanted to find out for sure if it was covered or not, and they said it wasn't, which is what I figured out online too. But I just want to make sure. And they're like, yeah, we can work with somebody and have them fix it tomorrow for $400. I'm like, there's no way that I can't find one for cheaper than that. And the guy I was talking to, it's definitely just this one guy that drives around in a van and does it. Because I tried to get him to come out and do it last Friday, and he was like, actually, my son's taking me to some car show last week.
Nice.
It was back to the 50s car show. So yeah.
Damn, was it in Las Vegas?
I don't think so. I think it was here.
Sick.
But yeah. So and he was like, do you want the cheaper glass or the more expensive glass? I'm like, what's the difference? And he's like, oh, the more expensive one.
Price.
Yeah. The more expensive one, he said, was noise dampening. So it's there's less wind noise. I'm like, what's the price difference? He goes, $10. I'm like, okay, yeah, why wouldn't I? It's nothing.
That's awesome. I think my insurance, I have 2 chips in mine that I got in the last 3 months.
You can get the chips fixed.
I know, but I'm just going to wait for a cold, bitter winter and hopefully they crack. And then I think I have the windshield thing. So it's not even a deductible. It's just straight up free.
Right.
And I pay it. I think it's actually $2 a month or something. I'm like,
yeah, that's probably worth it.
Don't bullshit a bullshitter.
Wait, are you the bullshitter in that situation?
No, they are, but I am a bullshitter.
That's true.
Onward. Okay, what else you got?
So I
You gonna play a song for me?
I teased this a while ago when I was playing
Tim.
Wish You Were Here.
Oh, right.
Remember? I said, I'm going to learn the guitar solo part.
And you did.
And I did.
Whip out
We'll
the
see
guitar.
it. We'll see if it's any good.
Whip it out.
So I recorded myself playing the...
oh, yeah. How do we know it's you? Got a video of it?
Because you could... I knew you were going to ask that. You can tell it's me because the timing is off. But I recorded myself playing it once, and then I just looped it for 10 minutes so I could like just play it and practice for a while. So let's see if I can actually pull this off. It might take me a couple tries to get it to sound good, but I also don't know if this is like, I'm playing it from my phone. I don't know if it's coming across well.
Wow, yeah, Tim, you really hold that guitar well. Oh, I get it. This isn't the solo.
No, this is like the background part.
Right, okay, understood. Yeah, the beat is off.
It's true. So that's how it goes in the recorded version. I'll try it again.
I dig.
Thank you. So if I keep letting this playing, it'll just go for like 10 minutes, but we don't have to do that.
I'll allow it.
I did kind of learn another song. I'll see if I can get this to shut up. I learned like there's another song that I started to learn. I wasn't even going to play it today because I feel like I can't play it that well, but I want to see if you can get it. And I can, like, there's like 5 different guitar parts to this song. I think I started learning like 4 of the 5. So I think you'll get it. We'll see. Ready?
Yeah. Do I get an era?
I'm not 100% sure. I think about 90s. Late 90s, early 2000s, maybe.
Late 90s, early. Okay. Good to know. Oh, yeah. Hip, hip.
Yeah. You know what the name of the song is?
Island in the Sky by Weezer?
You're very close. Island in the Sun.
In the Sun.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so there's that part. That's like the opening part. And then there's this.
Hip, hip.
And then, so like, I think there's always 2 guitars playing at the same time, besides the very beginning.
Oh,
so then there's like, through the rest of the song, there's just a guitar that's playing, like the opening chords are E minor. I think this is an A minor, maybe. D. And then maybe that's an F. I don't even remember. But So there's one that's playing like the full chords. Like these are just triads, like you're just playing 3 strings. And then during that, there's also this part.
Yeah.
So there you go.
What's the 5th part you don't know?
When it's like it gets really heavy. I don't even like I can't think of how it sounds in my head, but there's like something like that. But yeah.
Very good.
Island in the Sun.
Come on, man. You think I'm uncultured swine?
Well, the first part is the hardest part to play, in my opinion. So that's like the part I thought you would be able to recognize if I played it decent enough. And I think I did okay.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Thank you.
Crushed it. Ah!
Thank you. But that solo is fun to play. But it's like the first time that I've tried to learn something where you like do string bending. So my fingers are torn up.
Bleeding.
Not quite, but like, look at this.
Are you talking about the Island in the Sun? Or...
No, in the
okay.
the solo for Wish You Were Here.
Gotcha, yeah. No, yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But it's kind of fun.
Are you going to Miami in 2022?
What happens in Miami?
Stays in Miami. No. That's where they're putting a Grand Prix.
Oh, really?
For Formula One, yeah.
I wasn't planning on it.
I think I read an article that said the chairman of Formula One wants to. I think the last time they were in Miami was like 1959 or something. And so I think, or maybe it was like they did it one time in like the 70s. I don't know, but I think I read another article that said like Formula One has grown as like the fan base in the United States like exponentially in the last. It was a poll on LinkedIn actually, and it said like, do you think it's because of like the sport, the Netflix series, like, and the 2 other reasons, which I don't even remember, but I put like the Netflix series, and that was like 87% of like the votes were like, yeah, this is the reason for it. Anyway,
yeah.
The article I read outside of all that was the chairman or something of Formula One wants to like permanently make a Grand Prix in the United States.
Well, there's one in Austin, right?
There is one in Austin, but they want to like I think permanently make it in like Miami.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah. So I kind of want to see. They haven't figured out like I think the track yet, but they're.
I think I would like to go for sure, but I think the first one would probably be really expensive, just because it's like the first time they're doing it there.
Yeah, and that's why I like. Because I don't even know if they have dates yet. I think they said like this month or a month, but not a date. And so it's like, oh, I'd love to like book a hotel and everything, but I don't know when. Because 2022 really is next year.
Yeah, that's very.
And it's like I'd want to go. Like people want to do every national park. Whatever. I mean, not to like.
There's someone that listens to this that is
no. I mean, not to like downplay that. I think that's a cool thing. Like, if you're into that, go for it. Like, go for it. I think that's really cool. Like,
yeah,
that's fun. I know other people that like do that, but like for me, I would want to go to every Formula One race in my life. Like,
yeah,
because there's only what like.
I think there's like 20 or something.
Yeah, I think
maybe 20. Not even that many.
I know there's 20 racer or cars. I bet I want to say 22, but I don't know. I think there's 23. They'll fact check us and let us know.
Did you say fat chested?
Yeah. But yeah,
that would be sweet. I would like to go.
Yeah, so
I'd go to any of them, honestly.
Well, I know there's one in Montreal. There's also a Grand Prix.
Oh, that'd be cool. I've always wanted to go to Montreal.
I've heard things about Montreal.
I have a friend who will remain nameless that is permanently. What is the word I would look for? He is permanently spoiled? No. He's turned off of going to Montreal because he went there once and had a bad experience.
What was his experience? Or is that a guest question?
I'm not sure he would want to share it publicly
Oh,
with his name.
okay.
But it's a funny story. He Montreal is like very famous for strip clubs.
Really?
Yeah. It's like the strip club
I heard
capital
they're
of
really
Canada.
rude. The French Canadian are very rude. That's what I've heard.
Maybe also true.
Okay, continue.
And he felt taken advantage of at the strip club.
Okay.
I think that was the first time and the only time he ever went to a strip club.
Did he get thrown out?
No. But he felt like he got ripped off.
Oh, he was promised a handy, but only got to.
No, it wasn't that. Like, I guess maybe I should just tell the story. So he was at the strip club and was coaxed into a private dance, and he didn't because he didn't understand like
the language,
the rules.
Oh,
like apparently they like you pay for one song, right? They charge by the song, but
so you pick Freebird every time.
Well, he didn't know that, and he thought maybe just you pay
by the album
for a dance.
Oh, right.
And so they went through like 4 songs, and they're like, "That's $60 or whatever," and he was forced to pay it.
$60.
I'm not sure. I don't know the 4 songs was right. I don't know the number, the dollar amount was right, but
you just gotta find the longest songs and be like, "Ever heard of this song?" And then like just play it. It's like 8 minutes long. It's like, yeah, $20.
I'm not sure that they would do that. They probably have like a song's time limit.
And honestly, if you're the patron, if it's like, well, if I'm going to pay for a song, are you paying for the dance or are you paying for the song? It's like,
I think it's the song.
It's by the song. Do I get to pick it or you do? I do. Well, you're going to pick the shortest one.
Well, I'm assuming it's just the song that's playing through the whole club. I don't know. Maybe that's incorrect.
Yeah, I don't know. And if it is, I mean, really, I feel like they're not paying attention to their art, their craft, if they are listening to the song and when it ends, or if they're just like, "That's the first one, and the second dance."
Yeah, that's why he thought he was taken advantage of, because he didn't know. Which I think also like the other people he was there with felt the same way, but
maybe you went to the wrong club.
That could be. But apparently, because I saw Montreal versus Las Vegas Knights was the Stanley Cup like semifinals, like the conference finals, and I saw a joke that it was the strip club capitals of Canada and the U.S. facing off.
Here's a, do you know what the Habs means for the Montreal Canadiens?
I'm assuming it's some French thing.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Les habitants.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, the habitants.
Yeah. So I think
that's funny. I never knew that.
That's the most
I never
French
even
Canadian thing there is, but I think it's funny.
Yeah, it'd be like if the Minnesota Wild were the Minnesotans. It's just kind of lame.
Yeah, pretty much. Or like the Washington Senators, the Americans.
Yeah. Isn't it the Ottawa Senators? Which is also weird because it is.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on.
Isn't Ottawa the capital of Canada?
Yes.
Is it? I think it is.
It sounds right, but I also wonder if it's Ontario.
Ontario's a province.
Isn't it a town too?
I don't know.
Yeah, it
Toronto is like
a town.
The big city in Ontario.
What about
geography might have been my worst subject ever.
I took an intro to Canadian studies, so I'm pretty well versed in Canadian. How many provinces are there?
7.
Name them.
Ontario. Quebec. Oh, sorry, Quebec.
It's Canadian.
Which one's Vancouver in?
BC, baby.
Saskatchewan? Isn't that one?
It's in BC.
No, it isn't Saskatchewan one.
Saskatchewan's one, yeah.
British Columbia. Isn't there one that's just the island? Like off of
I don't
Montreal.
think Victoria. Isn't that Victoria?
I don't know.
Wrong.
It's like Saint Bernard Island or something. Saint Fernando. I don't know. What else am I missing?
3 apparently.
Is there 7? Is that right? Do you remember them?
I reckon so. I think I do.
You're the one that took the Canadian Studies class. That's a very North Dakotan course.
Let's see here. I'm going to go left to right. British Columbia, Saskatchewan, or is there one between there? I'm not sure. And then it's the one with Winnipeg. It's I don't know what it is.
Well, you only got 2.
Hold on, no. I know the ones you said. I'm trying to go left to right.
Oh yeah, you cheated. You're automatically gonna beat me unless you don't get an extra.
Quebec, Gijouir, Ontario.
What did you just say? Gijouir?
I don't know what that was. Is Newfoundland one? Or is that a town?
I think Newfoundland is one.
We'll say it is.
Yeah, I'm
What's
sure we'll
Winnipeg
get fact checked.
How do I know? Manitoba.
Yeah, Manitoba. There you go. Have I told you the story when I almost accidentally drove to Winnipeg?
How do you accidentally go to Winnipeg?
So I was visiting friends at University of North Dakota in Grand Forks. You're familiar. You've been there.
I am familiar with the town.
It's not too far from the Canadian border, and
you drove past Grand Forks.
No. So I got up on Sunday morning. This is when I was in college, so I had to drive to Ames, Iowa, from Grand Forks. It's about 9 hours.
A 9-hour drive. Yeah. 8-9 hour drive.
And I got up early. Might have been up late the night before. And got on 29
north
and wasn't paying attention. I had got my coffee. I'm drinking my coffee, driving down the highway.
Was it a Tim Hortons? Because maybe that was your.
No, I think it was actually McDonald's.
Go north. I don't know.
I think it was actually McDonald's coffee. Maybe it was Tim Hortons actually, because there was a Tim Hortons right by the highway. I think.
Oh yeah, really.
And I'm driving along, and all of a sudden I see a sign that's got whatever city, 20 miles, right? I was driving for 45 minutes, and I saw a sign that said Winnipeg. I'm like, in my groggy, sleep deprived state, I'm like, Winnipeg? Isn't that in Canada? And then I'm like, oh no. And then I saw a sign. That was 29 north. I'm like, oh no. And yeah. So I stopped for gas, looked at my phone, saw I had a text from Brad.
You're going the wrong way, man. He said,
"Oh, I missed you. I missed saying goodbye." And I'm like, "Don't worry, I'm going to be coming by in about 45 minutes. I'll wave to you." He's like, "You went the wrong way." But yeah. So my 9-hour drive turned into 10.5 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Bless you.
And that was in my old Ford Ranger. Did not have cruise control. So 10.5 hours with my foot on the throttle. It was a long drive.
You didn't get a brick and just set it there?
Nope. It was an experience. Actually, I got pulled over for speeding one time, and the guy asked me if I knew how fast I was going. I said, "No, I do not, because I don't have cruise control." He didn't buy it.
He's like, "Yeah, here's your ticket, Minnesotan, $240."
Yep. I think it was 120 or something. I've gotten 2 speeding tickets in my life. One was on the highway on 35 driving home from school. I got picked up by a plane. And this was when that guy, when I said that to the cop, and he has me go get in his squad car. He's typing up the ticket or whatever. He's kind of he's like, what are you going to school for? I said electrical engineering. He's like, what are you going to do with that? I'm like,
what a rude question.
I know. That's I'm like, there's a lot I can do.
What the fuck are you doing with your law and order degree, man?
And so then he gets a call from the plane. They're like, blue sedan, 84. And he looks over at me sitting in the passenger seat. He
Want to
goes,
go for a ride?
No, he goes, stay there. He gets out, walks in the middle of 35, and like flags his car down to pull over. It was pretty impressive.
Damn. Yeah, they're pretty
And they did.
badass. Yeah, those troopers are. Was it a trooper?
Yeah.
Those troopers have like they've got big balls. Like me and my dad were going to Wyoming, and this one guy blew by us, and like 5 minutes later, he was pulled over, and we're like, "Ooh, got him!" And then the trooper like jumps out into the center of the road and points to my dad and points to the side of the road. My dad's like, "What the fuck?" He pulls over, and yeah, he got him. And then my dad was wearing his get out of jail free card, his like U.S. Navy sweatshirt. The guy's just like, "Slow down, see ya." Like he literally was like, he just said, "Roll down the window," and he's like, yeah, just slow down. And like awesome. They just kind of like walked away, and my dad's like, "Do I have to give him my license and stuff?" But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I've never got a ticket.
Really?
I can talk my way out of anything.
That's probably true.
And into anything.
I'm very respectful though, so you'd think that they would let me off.
Oh yeah, I had a buddy in high school that I was riding with him. I probably already said the story. And he gets pulled over, and I'm in the passenger seat, and he's so pissed. He's like, "I wasn't speeding."
You definitely told this story.
Yeah, and whatever the taillight thing and whatever this is. My track coach also was the cop.
Really? I don't think that was part of the story. Oh yeah,
track coach. He's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hey." Oh no, that was a different story actually. A different buddy, definitely speeding, but he let him off with a warning. Blah 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 blah. Anyway,
funny.
I've only received a parking ticket, I think.
I've gotten a couple of those too. Badass. Yep. You could say that.
Well, you got anything else?
I do.
Oh.
So last episode we were talking about Ray Dalio.
Yes, we were. We love him.
Yeah, he's cool. I follow him on Twitter.
Okay.
And he's got his like famous book Principles.
Yeah, I read that.
So he does a thing like on Twitter, Principle of the Day. And today's principle...
Hold on, I can tell you. I have the app.
You have the Principle of the Day app.
I have the Principles in Action by Ray Dalio app.
Oh, excuse me.
Hold on. Is your Wi-Fi slow? Hold on, here we go.
No, my Wi-Fi's fast.
Managers must make sure that they...
No, that's not the one.
Really? That's not the one?
No.
Well, I got the Principle of the Day. We got two different Principles of the Day, man.
This was today at 8:59 a.m., so...
Mine's always
yours is outdated.
Mine's always at 9 a.m., so maybe you're outdated. But continue.
And his principle today reminded me of a discussion, or actually I think it was just a quote that I brought up, I think a couple episodes back. He said, "If you're open-minded enough and determined, you can get virtually anything you want."
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Okay, so if people just read his principles and just like scoff at him, they're idiots, because after reading his book, his principles are incredibly they pack a punch and mean so much more. Like, principle of the day for me: managers must make sure that what they are responsible for works well. How's that try to discuss tear that principle down?
Don't think you can.
Yeah, all of them are they're principles. You can't really argue with them. You can to a degree, but oh, sorry, I just got a notification. Friday, September 17th, Pitbulls and Iggy Azalea.
What a duo.
Action Pavilion in Phoenix, USA. I might go to that.
You got some money burning a hole in your pocket or what?
Well, I canceled my Vegas trip in August, so I got flight credits. Ticketmaster, $30. Up to $500.
$30 is not bad. I'm
Iggy
guessing
Azalea,
maybe it's
what happened to her?
I don't know. I'm sure she's...
I mean, she's so fancy, but...
made enough money. Maybe.
You already know.
You already know. I had a friend in college that was obsessed with Iggy Azalea.
I did too.
Was it you?
No.
Oh. The way you said it, I thought it was.
I mean, I liked Iggy when she was relevant, and now she's irrelevant because she doesn't make any new music or any good new music, so... Also, I'm going to Young Gravy and Dylan Francis.
Yeah.
In
January.
January? Yeah. Are
Fun.
you going?
Thinking about it.
Because Jake got a booth, I think, or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In bottle service or whatever the crap it is. So
nice. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Of course, that makes the price of the ticket triple, but
yeah,
that's fine.
yeah.
Worth it. I got nothing else, my man.
Me either. Donate to Zach's tattoo fund. ZACH-KUNESH on
also,
Venmo.
Drink nice hard tea. It's a Minnesota-based hard tea. Throw a shot of peach crown in it, and you'll thank me later.
Don't have any peach crown, but this is not bad. It's on its own. Couch Beers Pod on Instagram and Twitter. Couch Beers Podcast
subscribe,
@gmail.com.
hit that bell or that bell.
Find us on YouTube. Thank you. Subscribe.
Peace.
We love you. Bye.